down the stairs in hysterics. She was convinced that the room was haunted by spirits. So Mrs. Hall, when she fell down, when she was thrown out of the room, she fell down on the stairs. वो सीढ़ियों पे गिर गई, and she was so much scared that she behaved like crazy, like a mad woman. And she was sure that the room is now haunted. That means there were some spirits in the house. That is why the hat and the chair started moving by themselves itself. And that the stranger had somehow caused these. What is this here? These means the spirits. So she thought that the stranger, who's stranger here? Griffin. Mrs. Hall thought that Griffin had caused these spirits to enter into her furniture. Is it okay, children? Yes. My poor mother used to, here it is. My poor mother used to sit in that chair. She moaned. So she started grieving. Okay, वो दुख मनाने लगी और उन्होंने कहा that her mother, her old mother used to sit in that chair. So the chair belonged to her mother. To think it should rise up against Nina, and she's really silly. Mrs. Hall is really silly because what is she saying? She's saying that this chair belonged to her mother. ये उसकी मम्मी की chair है. उनकी मम्मी उनके ऊपर on this chair her mother used to sit. So it is, how it is. She is feeling that ये मेरी माँ की chair है और आज यही chair मुझ पे हमला कर रही है. So this is really comic at this point of time, and she says that my poor mother used to sit in the chair. She moaned, to think it should rise up against me now. ये आज मुझे पे हमला कर. So this is really crazy and comic at this point of time. The feeling among the neighbors was that the trouble was caused by witchcraft. Now people were thinking that, the neighbors were thinking that there is some witchcraft. कुछ जादू किया हुआ है. Some black magic has been done into their house. But witchcraft or not, when news of the burglary means theft, चोरी. So जब चोरी की जो news थी, at the clergyman's house became known, the strange scientist was strongly suspected of having had a hand in it. So that was all okay when people thought that rising a chair into air by itself, they thought that there definitely some black magic has been done, and definitely work of some supernatural things and spirits, but that was all their assumptions. But the scientist Griffin was strongly suspected. उस पे सब शक करने लगे. कब? When did they start? When they started suspecting Griffin? They started suspecting Griffin when the news of burglary spread into the village. जब चोरी की खबर पूरे गांव में फैली, then people started suspecting Griffin because they thought that there is only one new person who had come to their village. Okay, and then after only such things are happening into the village. Suspicion grew even stronger when he suddenly produced some ready cash, though he had admitted not long before that he had no money. What all things added to the suspicion? और क्यों लोगों को उस पे शक हुआ? वो इसलिए हुआ because only few days back he told his landlord, Mrs. Hall, that he is not having any money now. Right? Only 2 days back or 3 days back. And he is expecting some money to come, and it may take some time. Okay, children. But all of a sudden he brought hard cash. Right? So that gave chance to people to suspect Griffin that he must be the person who is stealing and who is doing witchcraft and all. Okay. Then the village constable was secretly sent for. So now the matter had reached to police station as well, because burglary had taken place into the village. So village constable was secretly sent for. That means the village constable was given charge of searching for the burglar in the village, the thief in the village, as well as to keep an eye over the new person that was come to their village. So he started doing his work secretly. Okay. Instead of waiting for the constable, Mrs. Hall went to the scientist, who had somehow mysteriously appeared from his empty bedroom. So now Mrs. Hall, she did not wait for the constable, the policeman to come, and she can go along with the policeman. She went herself to Griffin, and all of a sudden, you remember children, that when the chair pushed both the husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Hall, out of the room, the door got locked from inside, right? But when Mrs. Hall went to his room, all of a sudden, Griffin opened the door and Mrs. Hall found Griffin inside the room. How is it possible when the room was already locked from inside? Okay children, I want to know what you have been doing to my chair upstairs. So she was so angry and she said that तुम मेरी chair के साथ क्या कर रहे हो? What has happened to my chair? It is hitting me now. She demanded, and I want to know how it is you came out of an empty room and how you entered a locked room. And she also asked him about the room was locked from inside. It was empty inside. How did you manage to enter the room? She wanted to know. She needed answers to these questions. She demanded that. You can see in the picture, now he is removing all his bandages and people are scared and they are running. Here this is the constable that has been sent for working secretly. The scientist was always quick-tempered. You know, Griffin, he is very short-tempered. उसे गुस्सा जल्दी आ जाता है. Now he became furious. Furious means very angry. गुस्से से तिलमिला जाना. You don't understand who or what I am. He shouted. उसे चिल्ला के कहा. He shouted. He was very angry, right? So he shouted at Mrs. Hall and he said, "You don't know who am I?" Very well. I will show you. Now he is going to reveal what he is, right? Suddenly he threw off bandages, whiskers, spectacles and even nose. So what he started doing? He started terrifying Mrs. Hall how to show what he is really. So he removed the bandages, he threw the goggles, even the false nose, even the whiskers, everything. Now his head completely had become invisible, children. It took him only a minute to do this. The horrified people in the bar found themselves staring at a headless man. Now, when he removed all these things, he looked a headless man. That means a man without head. So people were horrified. वहाँ लोग डर चुके थे, डर गए थे. Mr. Jeffers, the constable. So what is the name of constable? Mr. Jeffers. Please don't forget that. This may come for 1 mark. Okay. Mr. Jeffers, the constable, now arrived and was quite surprised to find that he had to arrest a man without a head. So the constable, when he arrived, he understood that this is the same man who has been creating all this chaos, right? All this burglary and things like that. Very unnatural, uneven things. All odd things are just because of this man. But he was also scared because Griffin was now looking headless, without head. And any normal man, any normal person can get horrified having such view. But Jeffers was not easily prevented from doing his duty. That means Jeffers was a very good constable, very good person who is bound with his ethics and duty, जो अपना काम ईमानदारी से करते हैं. If a magistrate's warrant ordered a person's arrest, then that person had to be arrested with or without his head. So, what was the order given to Jeffers from magistrate's office? Magistrate is judge, right? So, he has got an order from a magistrate's office that this so and so person has to be arrested. And because he is very ethical in his duty, he went there and he thought that the warrant says that he has to be arrested if he is with head or without head. So he started performing this duty. There followed a remarkable scene as the policeman tried to get hold of a man who was becoming more and more invisible as he threw off one garment after another. Finally, a shirt flew into the air and the constable found himself struggling with someone he could not see at all. So the scene was really remarkable. Why the scene was remarkable, children? The scene was becoming remarkable because everybody all around can see that Mr. Jeffers is trying to catch hold of a man who is slowly and gradually becoming invisible as he is removing one garment after the another. He had already become invisible from his head, right? His head could not be seen. The moment he is removing his shirt, this part of his waist and above is invisible now. Then he must have removed his trousers, so his legs and full body must have become invisible. So people were really surprised that Mr. Jeffers has, he held his hand. उसने उसका हाथ पकड़ के रखा है और उसे पकड़े रखने की कोशिश की हुई है, right? But the moment one after another when he is removing his garments, his clothes, he is becoming completely invisible. Now how can you catch hold of an invisible man? वो इंसान जो दिख ही नहीं रहा, तुम उसे कैसे पकड़ के रख सकते हो, right? वो तो आसानी से हाथ छुड़ा के भाग सकता है, right? Thus the scene was now remarkable here and people were surprised at this. Some people tried to help him but found themselves hit by blows that seemed to come from nowhere. Now what is hit by blows? Punching, right? So some people, those who were there, those who have surrounded Jeffers and Griffin both, right? Mr. Jeffers has held his hand, Griffin's hand, but now Griffin was completely invisible. So it was very difficult to control him, right? To catch hold of him, right? So all those people, some of them, they tried to help Mr. Jeffers by trying to catch him, but they have to face the punches that came from nowhere because Griffin was invisible. वो कहाँ से punch मार रहा है किसी को पता ही नहीं चल रहा है, right? So everybody, many people, those who tried to help Mr. Jeffers, the constable, they were also hit by some punches into the air. In the end, Jeffers was knocked unconscious as he made a last attempt to hold on to the unseen scientist. Now Jeffers, because he cannot see Griffin, he tried to catch hold of him, but Griffin took full advantage of himself becoming invisible. He kept on hitting Mr. Jeffers, the constable, and finally he fell down unconscious. वो बेहोश होके गिर गया. Who? The constable, Mr. Jeffers. There were nervous, excited cries of "Hold him!" People were nervous now, and they were very excited to hold this man, who? Griffin, because the constable had already fallen down unconscious. Now who can hold him? People were shouting to hold him, but where should they hold? किसे पकड़े? कहाँ पकड़े? Nobody is seen, visible. But this was easier said than done. बेटा, this line is really important. ये आपको ध्यान रखना है. Reference to context में जरूर आता है. Many times it has been asked, right? There were nervous, excited cries of "Hold him!" Right? वहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग चिल्ला रहे थे, "Hold him!" उसे पकड़ो, right? But this was easier said, मतलब ये कहना आसान था, than done, पर करना मुश्किल था. Why was this statement easier said than done? Because anybody can say "Hold him," right? But how can somebody hold him? How can do that? Because he was invisible. Nobody knew his location, right? So he cannot be easily caught. Griffin had shaken himself free and no one knew where to lay hands on him. Now Griffin was finally free and nobody knew how to catch him, where to catch him, right? So finally he was free. And now children, the writer is H.G. Wells. Children, actually the Invisible Man is a full short novel. Its books are, these novels are also available in our library. Whenever you will get time after school reopens, you will really enjoy reading this novel. Many copies of this novel is available in our library as well. So if you wish to read it, you can read it. this lesson is just an extract from the novel. ये सिर्फ उसमें से उठाया हुआ एक हिस्सा. Okay, children, if you wish to read it, in library you can easily find it. Now with this we end our lesson here, and very soon I'll provide you the question and answers. And take care of your health and keep studying and keep watching the videos. Have a great day, children.